Huh.
We're so synchronized.
Yeah, you go down with the D, descending.
You go down with
You go down with the, oh, that. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Knitting in the Rain. My name is Lisa and I am joined by the always so perfectly well dressed in handmade items, Marta.
Hello! What an introduction, huh?
I know. You deserve it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So we, in our first episode, which was a month ago.
Yeah.
A month ago? A little over a month ago, I think.
Yeah.
Because we said we would release an episode every other week.
Mm-hmm.
However, life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens, and
There have been some sickness
Yes.
on my end.
yes,
Everything is fine now, but yeah.
Yeah.
You had some
I had vacation.
very much needed vacation.
I had some vacation.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, you know, family comes before everything, obviously.
Yeah.
And then sunshine is next on the list.
Yeah, and we don't get much sunshine here.
No, sorry.
In Bergen,
No.
we forgot to say.
That's true.
We are coming to you from Bergen.
The rainiest city in Europe.
Yeah, on the west coast of Norway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We were very excited talking about how much it rains, and then we forgot to say where we're from.
So we're from Bergen. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, hopefully it will not be more than 2 weeks until the next episode.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. You never know. Life happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about, as always, that you do in a knitting podcast,
Yeah.
about what we've been working on since last time.
Mm-hmm.
Finished objects, works in progress, new cast-ons. And in the second half of the episode, we thought we we would start tackling a little bit of Marta's stash.
My stash.
Or yarn collection.
Yarn collection.
Sounds
from
better.
My yarn store. I can open a yarn store.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah.
But my yarn collection. Yeah, I collect yarn.
Yes. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. It's just that when it comes to a point where it kind of becomes, you know, a decision of should I build a bigger house
Oh yeah.
or get rid of some yarn?
Yeah. I think I am at that point actually,
Yeah.
because it takes up quite a lot of space in my
Yeah.
basement.
Yes.
Yeah, I have like 6 or 7 boxes of yarn.
And they're big boxes.
They're big boxes, yeah. And also it's been collecting. I've been collecting over many years.
Yeah.
And then you maybe change
Styles
and preference.
Yeah.
And so it's good. I think it's good to take a deep dive
I'm excited.
of what's in there. Yeah.
I'm excited to see what treasures we can find.
So this time I brought the box of chunky and worsted yarn.
Oh, exciting.
And I don't knit a lot with that.
No, it seems like
Worsted yarn, yeah.
a while ago, worsted and chunky was very popular.
Yeah.
But now I feel like fingering and DK
Oh yeah.
is very popular.
Yeah. Absolutely.
DK was not very big when I knit, like my last knitting period.
No, I think it's maybe. I think petite knit.
Yeah.
Is most is.
It's probably due to
The combination of fingering and
mohair. Yeah.
Because that becomes DK, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so a lot of patterns are made for DK weight, at least a DK gauge.
Yeah. Which is sort of like 22 stitches.
Oh, I
10
don't know.
centimeters, I think. Yeah.
Something like that.
I think it is that. Yeah.
I can't
And
remember.
there are a lot of petite knit
Yeah.
patterns. So I should- yeah, I think it is that, like 21, 22
Okay.
stitches. Yeah.
So yeah. Let's just start with maybe our finished objects since last time.
Yeah.
How many do you have to talk about?
I have 2.
I have 2 as well.
What?
Yes. Twins.
We're so synchronized.
I think I have 2.
Yeah.
But I have one that I've finished since last time, and I have the jacket that I knit for my partner for Christmas that I wanted to talk about. Yes.
Good.
I still haven't managed to take pictures of him in it, but you know.
You have to take a sneak picture.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want to start?
I can start. I can start with my sweater since I showed that last time. So I finished. And I washed it, and I wouldn't say block it, but lay down flat to dry. Yeah. So this is Keep It Warm sweater.
It's so pretty.
I'm actually quite happy with this.
It's really pretty.
So I worn it once.
What yarns did you use?
I used Through the Wardrobe yarn, Romantasy sock.
Okay.
Which is a merino based and held with magical mohair from the same yarn company or yarn dyer. It's a local yarn dyer here in Bergen.
It's so pretty. I love
very pretty.
I love the variegation you get with hand-dyed yarns.
Yeah.
I love knitting with hand-dyed yarns.
Absolutely.
It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
But it's worth it.
I didn't use, I used two skeins of mohair and 2 skeins of the merino base. I actually did had to go to my yarn stash. Luckily I have a big yarn stash because I ran out of the mohair.
Oh.
Just as I was finishing the last sleeve.
Oh, really?
So
which one?
Well, can you tell?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell that they're slightly different.
Yeah.
Which one is? Huh. I'm inspecting. Let's see, because this one felt a little different.
Yeah, but it's only the last part. Like
of the cuff?
The cuff, yeah. This is with the spare.
I can't really
because
see
the color. Because as we said last time, this is my color, so I have quite a lot of yarn in this color. So it was a pretty good match.
Yeah, the colors I can't tell, but this looks a little bit more fluffy.
Yeah.
When you look up close, but you never look this close to. No.
And it was quite a big difference on the yarn, the 2 skeins of yarn. So one of them was slightly more darker than the other. So I had to. You
right,
said
that's
something.
true. Helical knitting.
Helical knitting.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what's also creating extra
variegation.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty. It's so. I just love hand-dyed yarns.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, especially if you're knitting a big stockinette project, you can easily feel a little bit flat if you use commercially dyed yarns.
Yeah.
I love the variegation in solid hand-dyed yarns.
Yarn.
Yeah. So pretty.
Yeah. It does shed a lot though.
Yeah.
So I wore it at work with a black black pants. Trousers, and the black pants were
they were white.
Yeah, they were white. So I don't know if that will be better.
I mean, mohair sheds though.
But not all mohair.
No. Maybe not.
This shed a lot, but I don't know if it will calm down when I wear it.
Probably a little bit. Because it'll felt a little bit, and the worst of it will come off.
Yeah.
So.
But also I like the halo effect that it gives, so you can't have one with the other.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but I'm very happy with this.
Did you do any modifications?
No.
No.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
No.
I made it a bit shorter, I think, because I'm shorter.
Yes.
Than most, so.
You said you had struggles.
I had some struggles in the beginning. I did. That was mostly me because I tend to just start and
not read.
Trust my own gut on things, and that when the pattern is written as detailed as this was, I had to start over I think I started over 5 times before I was. So it's not. I wouldn't say this pattern. I think I said that last time. It's not beginner friendly, but just you have to take row for row.
Yeah.
And just follow
Just
it. So
trust the pattern.
trust
basically.
the pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a good pattern. It's not. I didn't
Yeah.
find any errors or anything.
Nice.
So yeah.
Pretty. What was it called?
Keep it warm.
Keep it warm sweater.
Mm.
Stunning.
Mm.
And so you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree to that.
Yeah.
Structure knits in my color, it's perfection.
So pretty.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
So mine is also something we talked about last time, which is the Honeycomb Aran sweater. It's finally finished.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
It's pretty. It's pretty. I really like the pattern. I like the cable pattern.
Yeah.
And I like the yarn. I was kind of skeptical of the yarn while I was knitting it. I didn't mention it last time, but I was worried it would feel a little stiff.
Oh, okay.
But once I washed and blocked it, it feels so soft.
Super soft.
And wearing it kind of feels like a sweatshirt almost. It's so comfortable.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And since there's no mohair in it, it's 100% merino. Oh, look,
Yeah.
I have my notes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a superwash merino. Yeah, it's superwash merino. Not 100%, but these neps, the tweedy bits are what Donegal, whatever that is. Tried to Google.
we had to. Yeah, we talked about that last time. What kind of material?
I couldn't figure. I tried to Google. I couldn't really figure out what it is.
Oh.
So yeah, super soft. I really like how it turned out.
Yeah.
I have notes.
Okay.
I've written notes in my book.
You're so
I wouldn't forget what I was thinking.
Gosh,
I knit it in the size medium. Oh, I've forgotten to write when I finished. I can't remember now. I knit it in the size medium. I use needles 3 millimeters and 3.5. I don't know if that was in the pattern or not. So I did some modifications. First of all, I changed the front panel or the center panel cable. That was more of a lattice cable in the front in the pattern, and I just I wanted something more hefty, something more. So I changed that to, I can't remember what it's called. Celtic. It's a Celtic braid.
Yeah.
Actually, this braid pattern was from the same pattern maker as this, which is Rono. Did I write it? Did I write who made this? Rowan? No. I can't remember. I'll write it. But it's a free pattern, and they had a free pattern for this Celtic braid as well. I think maybe it was a washcloth, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
So I just put it in here. That's a modification that I made. I knit the body shorter, quite a bit shorter actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The pattern is actually fairly long.
Oh, okay.
You know, the type that was modern for like 10 years ago or something. And I cast on more stitches for the cuffs, as we talked about last, because I felt the cuffs were really small.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then, let's see, what have I done? Right, it's knit bottom up in pieces and sewn together.
Mm-hmm.
The seaming it was fine. I liked seaming it. I haven't done it in a really long time, so.
Did you have to do some, did you look up how you seam it together? Did
No.
You just do it
I just remembered how to do it.
That's impressive.
Yeah, no, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
It's just, picking up stitches. So that was fine. It was kind of fun seaming. It was fun. Like, I just hadn't done it in so long, and it's so fun seeing the seams come together so seamlessly. And
But it looks like a raglan.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's a raglan shaped.
Raglan shape.
Yeah, you can tell a little bit here. You can tell if you stretch it, you can see the seam.
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah. But you can't see it when I wear it. And as I mentioned last time, a seam sweater is usually a bit more structured. It holds its shape a little bit better. So I'm hoping that it'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
However, you could easily change this to be knit in the round seamlessly. you could easily also convert it to be knit from top down if you did a little bit of tinkering. And I've also realized knitting this that I definitely prefer knitting top down. And also in the round. Because I felt it was difficult knowing if it would fit. I didn't really know if it would fit or how it would fit until it was seamed. Right?
You're kind of knitting in the blind.
I don't trust the measurements or my gauge or anything like that. Enough at least to trust a seamed sweater. But it turned out good. It fits. The fit is good. Yes. What else did I convert to the round? Right. And I also find that the cable pattern, it looks intricate. It looks complicated. But I don't think it is.
No.
I would say that this is actually a fairly beginner-friendly cable pattern. If you're interested in trying to knit cables, they are very, especially if you knit flat. Because it's easy to remember when you're supposed to cable and not, because every single cable, except for the one I added here, has a twist or turn on every right side row. So if you're knitting in the round, you have to keep track of when to...
and that can be quite difficult if you don't have the practice counting.
So that was, I would say it's fairly beginner-friendly cable patterns. Yes. And also cabling without a cable needle for this was no problem. The biggest cable is, I think it's just 2/2. Is the biggest cable. So it's not very difficult. It's easy to do without a cable needle. I hate using cable needles. It makes things really slow. Yes.
It's super pretty.
Very happy with it.
The color also is.
I love the color. But that is also, the yarn is from CTE Garn. In the color, I didn't write that. I need to add that to my notes. Rose gold. And the yarn is chick tweed. Chick tweed, which means fat tweed.
Which is kind of describing, isn't it?
It's not a thin tweed.
And what weight is this?
DK. The only thing, which is also what I mentioned last time, is that the tweedy bits are pilling, and they can easily be picked off. Not happy about that. That annoys me. That bothers me a little bit, but it's fine. The color is so pretty. Yes. Love it. You're next. Finished object.
My next finished object
Okay.
is this. Stockholm Hat.
Okay. By
Petite Knit.
Yes.
I casted this on during one of the sickness days I had in my home because last time I showed the Oslo Hat, which is also a Petite Knit pattern, but I ran out of yarn on that one. I'll talk about
as
that.
expected.
So I had some yarn in my stash for this one, and this hat I knitted maybe I think I knitted 5 hats of this. Some presents and some for myself, and I wear a lot of hats.
I feel like you mentioned about knitting hats for Christmas. Was this?
This was one. I actually said last time when I watched the episode over, I said September hat, but that was not it. It was Stockholm Hat.
Okay.
And for my friend that lives in Stockholm.
That's so perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Does she know it's called Stockholm Hat?
Yeah, I made a little note with the name. And I think Petite Knit, the designer, has called it Stockholm Hat because it's quite thick. And have you ever been in Stockholm?
No, I haven't.
No, it's a very cold city. Very cold in the winter because it's so windy. And it's with down by the sea, so you get the...
Why is it so windy? Is it not
I don't know.
Close
it's
to
the
mountains,
ocean.
probably.
No, it's not. And it's
Yeah.
down by the ocean,
Yeah.
and you get the wind from
Yeah.
the. I don't know. I was there in November actually with
Oh,
visiting
true.
my friend, and
Yeah.
oh, it was so cool. And then I had a Stockholm hat.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So but I wear a lot of hats every time I go outside. I wear a hat.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Do you change your hat based on your mood,
Yeah.
your clothes? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lazy. I just grab the one closest and then I just wear that until I can't find it, and then I find a new one. And I'm
No,
lazy.
it's, for me, it's
Yeah.
it has
It's
to.
part of the outfit.
Yeah.
You know, I said, always well dressed.
No, not always, but I'm passionate about fashion and colors and
Yeah.
style. Yeah, yeah. So,
Oh, did you say what you knitted in?
no, I knitted in Sandnesgarn.
Yeah.
2 strands of Sunday, which is a non-superwash merino
Mhm.
base,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 strand of tin silk mohair.
Okay.
And that's why it's so thick.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what weight that will be if it's worsted or.
I think it will be close to a worsted
Yeah.
weight.
And it's knit up
And
on.
it feels, the fabric feels kind of stiff, I guess.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but because it's so tight.
Yeah, it's
knit.
tight. Yeah, because it's knit on. Well, the pattern says it should be knitted on needle size 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a quite loose knitter,
Mm-hmm.
if that's what you say. Loose
Yeah.
knitter.
I think so.
I rarely hit gauge with the needle size.
Yeah.
That's
And a
stated
pattern.
in the pattern. Yeah. So I always have to go down half a size. So
Mm.
I knit it on size 4, and that's also maybe and then it gets a bit
Yeah.
sturdier.
Yeah.
And it's
Sturdy,
one-
that's the word I was looking for.
one by one rib all the way.
Makes it stretchy.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So actually, it's the same amount of stitches you cast on whatever size you knit,
Oh.
and the only difference between sizes is the length.
Oh.
Because
Well, yeah, because a 1 by 1 rib is very stretchy.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a very cool decrease.
It's a very,
Decrease. I always mix those two up.
decrease.
Decrease.
Yeah, you go down with the descending.
You go down with
You go down with the, that. You'll never forget what decreases now.
I'll just go down with it. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
I usually say that I'm not a very family-friendly person.
Oh, okay.
So it was,
Yeah.
it wasn't okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So your decrease
The decreases.
is reducing stitches.
Yeah, and this decrease creates this nice shape, which I love.
I haven't seen that in a hat before.
So I love this. This is my go-to pattern if I'm going to knit. Yeah.
It's very nice. It's flattering and it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
yeah, I think that is what I need to say about this. Yeah, you should also cast on. It will be prettier, I think, if you cast on with a
Tubular cast.
tubular cast on, but
You did a long tail?
I always do a long tail
Yeah.
because
I've started doing a tubular. Yeah, almost every time. I think it looks so good.
yeah, it does, but I always I have to look it up on YouTube, and I have to. I think I'm a bit lazy,
That's okay.
but I don't have any problem with it's stretchy enough.
Yeah.
My long tail cast on, so yeah. So that
Nice.
was my second finished object.
Nice. Okay, so my other project that I wanted to talk about is the cardigan I knit for my partner for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, I just thought
So
if I'm going to wear this, I think
What?
I will swim in it. If
Yeah,
I put it on.
Yeah, you should try it on.
Try
Yeah, try it on.
Okay. Okay, so if I stand, should I?
It kind of looks like a robe. You look kind of like Hugh Hefner.
Oh, that's not a compliment, is it? Hugh Hefner?
Hugh Hefner, you know, with his robes,
Hello, ladies.
smoking jackets, or
Let's
whatever
go
they're
down
called.
with a D.
Disclaimer.
Okay. Oh, but it's so soft.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
It's so big on you.
well, I'm a tiny person, so
Yeah.
and your partner is not.
He's a big man.
Ooh.
Yes.
He's a big man.
He's a big man. He's a very like wide shouldered.
Yeah.
Okay, so this pattern is Mille for Men by Regina Mosmer. Okay. The pattern is written as a stockinette cardigan, but I chose to use, I googled, this is called a broken rib, I think.
Rib. Okay, so explain. How do you do that?
So a broken rib is, well, I think this is kind of a modified broken
Okay.
rib. So I have, let's see, it's a column of knits, a column of purls, and then a column of knits and purls every other.
Okay, so a column
That
of
makes
knits.
sense. Yes, column of knits, and then a column of purls, like you would do a regular one by one ribbing.
Okay.
And then before you start the next column of knits, you do it's seed stitch.
Seed stitch.
Or, no, wait, what's it called when you knit? When you just knit back and forth. Garter.
Garter stitch.
Garter stitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's column of knits, column of purls, column of garter.
Huh.
Yeah. Knit back and forth. And I'm not a big fan of purling, but since it's not an entire row of purling, it worked out so that both sides of the fabric was knit 2 and purl 1.
Yeah.
On both sides. So it was actually an enjoyable knit. It went by faster than I expected, and the yarn is one of my new favorites. This is Stack by Justura Alpaca, which is alpaca, mohair, no, not mohair, merino, and nylon.
Yeah.
And it gives, the stitch definition in this yarn is so beautiful. I love the stitch definition of this yarn.
It sort of looks like you've held one strand double with mohair and merino, maybe, because
yeah,
the
probably
feel and the
the alpaca.
halo, maybe.
Yeah. Of the alpaca.
Mm.
And it does, shed a little bit of the white alpaca hairs.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
I also like the color. This is always a commercially dyed yarn, but it's kind of marled looking yarn. So it's not a one color of gray. I like it.
Have he worn it a lot? Does it hold well, this yarn?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
He's worn it a bit, and when he tells people that I made it, they're also impressed.
Oh.
He told a friend that I knit this for him, and he didn't believe him. He thought it was bought.
Well, that's the ultimate compliment.
I know.
Yeah.
No, but
I
really
feel like for us, well, at least for us Norwegian, I think it's the ultimate compliment if you have knit something and
think it's
people
bought.
say, "Oh, I thought you bought it."
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of this. It's simple cardigan, but it's just ended up looking so nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'll try to get pictures of him. If not, I'll wear it myself.
Well, I can be a model.
Yeah, you can model it. Yeah,
And also the buttons. Oh my gosh.
Yes, aren't they cute?
Yeah. I have to take a picture of this. And
Yes, I'll take
pop it
pictures
up.
of the buttons. I don't know, probably just plastic.
Oh, okay. But it
They
looks
look
like
good.
leathery.
Yeah, they do. Okay, well,
Did you start up?
yes. Okay, so Well, do I recommend the pattern? Yes. However, I just remembered. Now, like I said, my partner is very broad-shouldered, and he lifts a lot of weights. So he's muscular, which again makes his shoulders broad and his biceps very big. So, humble brag. No, but the chest measurement for this jacket, I believe, I can't quite remember, but I found the measurements of the pattern to be kind of weird.
Okay.
There weren't a lot of sizes, and also the chest measurements for the size that I knit, well, that would be his size, the arms were way too small. Way too small. I had to go up like 2 sizes for the sleeves.
Okay.
To make it fit him.
So you had to do some modifications.
I had to do some modifications, and I had to try it on him quite a lot while I was knitting to figure out, okay, are the sleeves big enough?
Yeah.
Is it wide enough? Is it going to cover his shoulders?
Yeah.
How long?
So it's you started up.
Yes,
knitting
top down.
Top down.
Top
yeah.
down.
And that's.
And no seaming. Top down, and then you pick up to knit the button band, and then a shawl color.
Okay.
And a I-cord bind off. Yes.
Ah. That's smart because it gives it
Can't remember how I did it. Can't remember binding this off, but I did. But it gives it a very nice finish.
Yeah, it does, and it holds it together.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
Good. Well done.
That's it. Next up. Works in progress?
Works in progress, yes.
Yes.
How many do you have?
Oh. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. I have 3. No, 4.
Again.
Okay, so yeah, I can start with this one. Oh, sorry. My Haukeli sweater, which I've done quite some progress on. I haven't finished it. I said last time I was going to finish it by this week because now it's a winter holiday in Norway, but I haven't.
That's
because I was away from home and I had this project with me, but I went out of yarn in the dark brown color, so I had to start something new.
Of course.
But I knit up the body and I've washed it and because I wanted to try it on and see if it fit, because for me it's a good length now, but the pattern is actually quite longer.
Oh,
so I had to,
because it looked a bit long compared to what you usually knit. Yeah.
Because the pattern at the bottom of the sweater is this sort of chess pattern. Checkerboard. Yeah, but in a quite a lot longer.
Oh.
So I just did the same as I have knitted in this neckline.
But all these repeats are the same as the pattern?
Yeah.
As many as? Okay, so you just shortened this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also made the same pattern as in the neck.
Cool, so it's a double folded.
Yeah, that's also a modification I did because I wanted the same
look. Yeah.
Yeah. Both up and down.
Okay, so this folded is in the pattern for the neckline, but not for the hem.
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's also it's maybe 3 or 4 rows with perlestrek. In Norwegian, you called it
seed stitch. Or moss stitch. I can't remember which is which.
Yeah.
One is
not important. I felt that for me
it would be too long.
Yeah, it would be too long, and also I wanted to join the neckline with the
I get that.
on the bottom part of the back. Yeah. So I think this is okay for the length and the body. I tried it on and I think it's okay. And so now it's the sleeves. Yeah.
It's gonna be so pretty. I love this sweater so much. I just love the
I feel like it's like nothing else you ever see.
No, and the pattern, like the color work is so like not typical traditional Norwegian.
Yeah, I know. But it is an old Norwegian
Yeah,
hat, so
it is.
Because
it reminds me of old, like wood carvings.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, maybe that's the inspiration.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because usually, I feel like most traditional Norwegian color work is very stylized and straight lines.
Yeah, and you have
Right.
the Otteblad also,
Yeah.
which is it's not a rose, but
We call it a rose. It's a star shape.
Star shape, yeah.
And crosses.
Yeah,
That's like very typical.
But this is something else. Yeah.
It's so pretty. I'm like almost speechless when I look at it because it's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, and so I knit this as a sweater for skiing and winter activities. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were going to ski this week,
Yeah.
but we made some change of plans.
And
We're going to London.
I'm jealous, but I shouldn't talk since.
Well, Miss
Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria. Yeah. So then I just I'll finish it later.
Yeah. Next year.
Next year.
Next
maybe.
winter.
No, I'm going to finish it. I am because now I have the flow of the
Yeah,
pattern and but I just
There's only sleeves left.
yeah. I think it will.
It'll go fast.
It will go fast.
Yeah.
So I just had to because I was a bit when I finished it and I wasn't that happy with the look of it and I felt it was a bit uneven.
Yeah.
But when I washed it, I think
Like
it turned out okay. I think
yeah, it does. But it's when you knit color work, it always looks a little uneven and you're always worried if your floats behind are maybe too tight and if it's gonna work out. So
yeah.
But it's looking good. It's looking nice. Very nice tension and there's no puckering or anything. So yeah, it's nice.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing it then. Maybe for Easter, maybe we're going skiing then.
It's not that 4 weeks until Easter, I think.
Yeah, end of March, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm excited for Easter.
Okay, so that's still my work in progress.
All right.
I
figured I could just start with my blanket.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I thought that I probably won't talk about this in every episode because it'll be probably a little bit repetitive. But since it's a while since we talked last, and I have all the squares are joined together.
Oh my gosh, you made such progress.
All the squares are joined together. I am a little bit. I knit 2 squares this morning, so I'm like 5 or 6 days behind since I've been away for a week.
Oh, I just love the feel of this,
right?
Oh.
So this week when I've been on holiday, I've knit, and the project I brought with me is, I'll talk about it in a little bit, but it's knit in pure silk. And it's nice to work with, but it's a little bit rougher, right? Than wool. It feels a little bit stiffer. And I got so used to it, and then I picked up this morning and knit a couple of squares, and I'm like, oh, wool.
Oh, yeah.
I miss my soft wool.
Oh.
But yeah, it's getting long. Let's see. I'll show it in. Okay, how can I show this? How long it is? Let's see if I hold it like this. You can't see.
You can't see.
But
I think actually if you hold it like this, I think maybe it's longer than me.
It is. It's longer than me. So this is the length of the.
Okay, so this is the final.
This is the final length of the blanket.
Yeah.
And then it'll be wider.
How wide will it be? Have you measured?
Oh wait, I have it drawn out in my book. You probably can't tell. It's probably too light.
You should pop up a picture.
Yeah. So how wide would it be? Like this.
Okay.
So that's the length, and then this is the width.
Yeah.
So it'll be probably about 2 by 1, I would say. So the width is about half the size of the length.
Mm-hmm.
And I measured the squares. They're about 10 by 10, but it's very stretchy.
Yeah.
So about 10 by 10 centimeters.
Oh, it will probably grow when you wash it up.
Probably.
Yeah, because alpaca does that.
Yeah. And I've also managed to knit in all the ends as I go, which is
well, that's very clever of you.
yeah, because there's a lot of ends.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Almost every square has 2 colors, so it would be a lot of ends to weave in. But I managed to knit them in, and I've cut them off more or less as I go. But I like to leave a little bit of a stub before blocking, and then I snip it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was smart. I haven't thought of that.
Oh, I always do that. I always leave a little bit and then I block it and then I snip it after, because then the yarn will kind of settle.
Yeah.
So yeah, smart. But I love how it's turning out. I like now that I have like 3 rows, you kind of get the feel of how it's gonna look. And yeah, but I'm getting kind of bored of white and gray.
Well, you maybe should have picked some other colors then.
We moved to a little bit of warmer weather. It's been unusually cold this winter.
Yeah.
You can see I've even had dark blue.
Several dark blue.
And
that was from -10 to...
let's see, I have, this darkest blue or bluest blue is less than -10. And the other one is -7.5 to -10.
So many?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Huh.
So it's been pretty cold. Yeah, this is the winter. I have one beige square.
And
That's the only one. That's above 7.5.
Oh, okay.
So we've had one day. Yes.
But it will come. Soon it's spring. Warmer weather.
Yeah.
You had birds singing.
Yes, they are. Oh, it's so nice.
It's coming. Spring is coming.
Spring is coming. So yeah, that's the state of my blankets so far.
Oh, good job.
Happy with it. And it's still fun. It's still fun to knit.
Yeah.
Because it's fast. One square, like I said, it takes about 30 minutes. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see it grow.
Yeah.
I love it. Temperature blanket.
Ooh.
I kind of forgot to say that that's what it was.
Yeah.
The temperature blanket.
Okay, my next. Okay, I'll just continue showing what I showed last time.
Oh,
I haven't made that much progress. But a little bit. So
pretty.
Oh,
the sparkles are so pretty.
Yeah, they are. So I ran out of yarn. Not surprisingly.
No.
But I went over on Instagram and DM'd Lisa.
You slid into her DMs.
I slid into her DMs. Lisa at Pearls and Knits.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because that's where you bought it.
True. And she had some skeins left.
Oh,
luckily.
That's so lucky.
Ordered some, and I'm going to pick it up next week, I think.
Okay.
Before I'm going to London.
Nice.
And then I'll finish it.
Are you bringing it to London?
Yeah, I think so.
As your travel knit?
Yeah, I think I have to bring... I think I'll finish it on the plane maybe, or... Yeah, because it's not that much.
You don't have a lot left.
No. And also I knitted the... Yeah, what do you call this in English then?
Brim.
The brim.
Yeah.
Brim?
Brim of the hat.
The brim of the hat.
Yes.
Knitted that a bit shorter because I knew I had...
Yeah, because would you have knitted the full length if you knew you had enough yarn?
Probably not, because I've knitted this hat a couple of times before, and I have a couple of Oslo hats.
Yeah.
Or maybe a few more than a couple. And I think maybe that the brim is a bit high.
Yeah.
And I had a version of the Oslo hat which I knitted the brim a bit shorter. I don't know where that version is. I lost it. I think maybe one of the kids.
Probably.
If I can blame them.
That's okay. They won't watch this anyway.
And I like that version very much, so I'm going for that. But I'm going to pick up some more yarn and finish it.
I can't believe last time you were like, I'll have enough yarn.
Yeah.
And then that's how far you got.
That's, I don't know what to say. I never learned either.
Let's take another whip from that I also talked about last time. This is my new sweater pattern. Oh gosh, this yarn. everything sticks to it. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, okay.
What's going on? Okay, so let's see, what's that? Okay, back and front. Okay, so last time, I think I had separated for sleeves last time.
I think so, because we talked about puff.
But I've knit about another ball of yarn
You've done some knitting.
on the length.
Yeah.
And then, it doesn't look like I've done a lot, but I actually have, because I tried on the top of the sweater while I was working on it, and I felt like the neckline was a bit high in the back when I tried it on.
Oh, okay.
Because I've done a lot of short row shaping, because I hate when sweaters get too close to my neck.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought it looked a little bit odd, but I was like, okay, I'll wait, I'll see when I get some more fabric on, because it settles and it hangs a bit better.
Yeah.
And I knit another ball of yarn, and then I tried it on again, and it did not look good. The neckline did not look good. It was very high up on the back of my neck.
Oh, okay.
Because I had started short rows way in the back of the neck. Completely unnecessary. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's what I did it. And,
But, okay.
yeah. Okay, so now I have short rows, still short row shaping, but only on the front. So, because I didn't want to knit this entire thing all over again,
No.
I decided to do surgery. So,
on a black garment.
yes.
Whoa.
Yes, that was, so at first I started to try to pick up, it's knit top down obviously, so at first I started to try to pick up stitches just from the ribbing.
Yeah.
And try to frog the short rows, the unneeded short rows. However, when I got to the sleeve shoulder increases, it was just a mess trying to get the increased stitches and the short row stitches. It was just a complete mess.
Yeah.
So I spent a couple hours trying to do that, gave up, and then I started a new yoke. So I knit what's it called? Neckline. Jesus, I'm losing my words too. I knit the neckline, I knit the shoulder increases, and then, I actually knit all the way down here. You can probably see because I haven't steam blocked it. Knit this much.
Yeah.
And then I grafted it together. I picked up the stitches, cut it off, seamed it back together.
Whoa.
It took a while. It might have been faster to just knit the entire thing over again. I don't know. So yeah, but
I'm impressed.
It's you can see it a little bit, but it hasn't been blocked yet. So I'm hoping that the seam will, the stitches.
You can't see the seam. You can just see a difference between this section and this section, and that will disappear when you block it.
Yeah, I think so. You can see a little bit here, but it kind of looks like the stitches are twisted, but they're not. So I think it'll work out once I block it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's what I did. I also started the sleeve. I like to finish the sleeves before I finish the body. For some reason, I just like to do that.
Yeah, I agree, because also then the body or the garment doesn't get as heavy.
Yes.
You can bring it easily.
Yeah, and it's easier when you're knitting the small circumference to kind of twist if you don't have the entire body finished. So that's how far I've gotten on this one.
You've done quite some work on this one.
It's been a little bit of work.
Yeah.
And then
But are you happy with the neckline now?
Yes, I am. It's much better. And I'm excited to see how, still feel like it's a little bit high in the back, but I think that once the entire body or the entire garment is finished and it's blocked, it'll probably look better. I could probably have finished it by this time, but I started new things.
Of course. As one
does.
How is it going to be at the bottom? Have you decided?
I think the bottom of the body is probably just going to be a couple of decreases before the ribbing, because I like it to be a little bit
sort of like a
kind of cinched in at the bottom, but not too much, not too balloony, because it doesn't have a lot of positive ease.
Okay.
The sleeves, I haven't decided yet. Now, I'm considering doing a longer ribbing of the sleeves.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that looks good.
Hmm.
But then I'm like, what do I want? I haven't decided yet.
No.
I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I want to knit a little bit more to see how big the sleeves are, how much ease I have, how it feels on my body before I decide.
I'm excited to see.
Me too. I'm curious. But I'm very happy with it so far. I'm very,
you should be.
I'm very satisfied with the shoulder shaping. And
I just love this shoulder shaping.
yeah, and the sleeves.
And the sleeves and this puff. Oh,
yeah.
such a good puff.
It's such a good puff. No, I'm happy with it so far. So yeah. That's it for my sweater that I haven't just named yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
Think of a name.
Think of a name. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, sent me this on Instagram
Okay.
and wondered if I could knit it.
Oh, I saw this picture. Okay. Yes.
So I started on a sleeve, and I finished the sleeve.
She's so tiny.
Yeah, but this is
Is it drop shoulder?
no, it's not
No?
drop shoulder, but it's quite deep raglan.
Oh.
So it's
Bottom up.
yeah.
Don't like bottom up.
No, this is
Guess what is this?
Ester
Okay.
Sweater by Skappel in collaboration with a Norwegian influencer called Helene Mo.
Wait, is this the drama sweater?
The drama sweater.
Is it?
Dun, dun.
But is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been quite some controversy around this pattern.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we don't have to go into that,
we
but
don't have
it was released and it was quite a lot of errors in the or mistakes in the pattern, and but they've corrected it.
Okay.
I think so. It's not a beginner friendly pattern.
Oh.
I think no,
Okay.
because it's just it assumes that the reader
Knows how to knit.
how to knit.
Okay.
Maybe have knitted color work before, or
It's
and
really
so
good.
I've done a lot of research. Many have knitted this and posted on Instagram what they did, modifications, tips and tricks. So I've read a lot before,
Okay.
so I was ready to
You were ready.
tackle
Okay.
this project. And I've knitted one sleeve just to check gauge and such.
The colors are really pretty.
Yeah, it is. So
I love the color combination.
the color combination is inspired by the pattern.
Okay.
The original pattern is more hot pink,
Okay.
more like fuchsia or
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that now.
bright colors.
Yes.
But we picked up this. Me and my daughter went to the yarn store and picked out the colors. Yeah, I think it's just and the whole collection is called Daydream.
Daydream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Helene Mo, she's a Norwegian influencer, outdoor journey influencer.
Yeah.
She drives a van and lives outside.
Oh.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
very cool.
Oh.
And she started digging in her grandma's closet at the family cabin and found her old colorful sweaters from the 80s. And she
Cool.
immediately fell in love with those. And then she made a collection
Yeah.
inspired by those.
So this is more of what we meant when we talked about traditional Norwegian.
Yeah. This is the
Color
Otteblad Rosa.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the crosses. And this is a very traditional Norwegian color work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the weight of the yarn,
Yes.
because traditional Norwegian color work is knitted on size,
Yeah, like
middle size,
like fingering or sport weight
Yeah,
yarn. Yeah. Very thin.
This is worsted, so and knit on needle size 6.
Big needles.
Big needles,
So they don't go fast.
Yeah.
What yarn is this?
This is drops
Okay.
Nepal, which is
I've knit something in this.
yes, you have.
Can't remember what.
I think maybe a cable sweater, maybe, or a hat. But I like this yarn actually. It's very soft.
What is
It's
it?
65% wool,
Yeah.
35% alpaca.
Okay.
Very good, nice to knit with.
I remember I knit Oh, you remember that jacket you knit for your daughter? I think with the cables here, around here.
Yeah.
Cables, and yes, I knit 2 of those for my cousins in this yarn.
Right.
Yes, in this color probably too.
Probably in this color, yeah. Yeah, because I think of you when I think of this.
Yeah.
This yarn.
Yeah, I have memories.
Yeah. Very nice yarn.
Yeah.
Budget friendly.
Very, Drops is very budget friendly.
Mm.
Yeah.
And for this project, it's
Perfect.
Yeah.
But
so I'm curious or excited, or how should I put it? Yeah, I've read some things about the raglan decrease, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But I'm going to finish it.
So did you buy? I feel like I've heard that you have to buy the entire collection of the patterns if you want it in Norwegian, or
you have to buy the yarn package with yarn from Stockholm.
right, true. That's very typical of the Norwegian patterns.
Well, yeah, yeah, it is. It's like, well, Samesgan at least all has that model.
Yeah.
You have to buy yarn from Samesgan when you buy their pattern.
You're not allowed to buy the pattern without buying the yarn.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Well, it's a good business model, I guess.
But it's stupid.
Yeah, I agree. So if you're going to get the Norwegian pattern, you have to buy the Stockholm yarn.
Yeah.
And one issue or one of the challenges is that they are sold out. So they don't. I don't know if they have restocked now, but yeah, it's a waiting list for that. And also, it's quite an expensive yarn from Stockholm.
Mm.
So I get the controversy around when you're buying something for that amount of money, you should be able to expect a correct pattern.
A finished pattern. Literally, yeah.
Also, I want to say this pattern is not size inclusive. It only ranges from small to large, small, medium, large. It's
3 sizes?
Yeah. So that's
what?
I don't think that's okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is quite an oversized sweater.
Well, still.
But still, yeah. I don't think that's okay.
That's whoa.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So even though they are so pretty, these sweaters.
It's very pretty
design.
Mm.
But I have some
hesitations
I
about
get
it.
that. Yeah.
But
about supporting that way of thinking.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because I think it's problematic that they only arrange it to small, medium, large.
3 sizes.
Yeah, 3 sizes is not okay.
That's so little.
It excludes
a lot
of people.
And also, like the smaller range as well.
Mm.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, so this will probably be very big for my small 18-year-old.
Yeah, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's tiny, but she likes it oversized and she wants it. So yeah,
and she can keep it for the rest of her life.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. I think the colors are so pretty. And I
love the color combination.
Yeah. Mm.
But did you buy the English pattern then, or?
Yeah. Good point. I bought the English pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
They sell that without the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I'm all for supporting Norwegian small yarn companies.
Obviously.
Don't get me wrong, but I think it was a bit expensive. I don't know the quality. I haven't knit with it before. So, and also when it's not available.
Yes. But also, I feel like I understand that they want you to buy their yarns and the pattern is written for their yarns, but still you want options.
Yeah. Mm.
Everyone doing the same is just boring.
Yeah, I agree. But it's a fun pattern. It's
pretty.
So pretty. It is cool. Yeah. So it's just like I want to knit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said last time about knitting plans. I had one plan and I'm sticking to it. That's my plan and I'm sticking to it.
That's true.
I didn't stick to it. But I get soft when my kids ask me.
Of course.
Yeah, and also when it's, I can just say I've done some modifications on the yarn.
Okay.
The original pattern doesn't have this section on the sleeves, only under the arms on the body. And I wanted it to look the same.
Yeah.
So
But are there increases in the sleeves?
yeah, it is, but you don't see it, do you?
I can't see it.
No. And
Oh, here it is. Oh, okay,
It
okay.
has along
Now
the
I
side
see
here.
it. Yeah, okay.
But the original pattern they have the increases after the first stitch and before the last stitch, or in the pattern color, you have these stripes.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks nice. You can't really tell.
Oh, I like this. Yeah.
It's always difficult doing increases and decreases in color work.
Yeah, it is.
Getting it to look
and
nice.
I think it takes some experience. That I was going to say that I should have said it in the beginning, but starting this podcast,
Yeah.
because I've had some. I'm on Instagram, but I haven't been as active the past couple of months, or last 6 months or so. But starting this podcast, and I'm getting back into the community.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it also it gets. You said the first episode that you had your creative juices flowing. You don't have enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling that now, because go on Instagram and you scroll and you get inspired.
Yeah. Well, when you knit as well.
Yeah.
And every time when I'm out and about and looking at it, just seeing people wearing knitwear, I'm like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
How is that made? And I walk in the stores and I look at how the sweaters are made and getting inspiration, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's very much
getting
fun.
back into this.
Yeah, absolutely.
My next work in progress, I don't have a lot to say about it, because this is, it's very tiny. Can't see it. It's another version of the black sweater. But in pink.
Oh my gosh.
And it's gonna be a t-shirt.
Fun. I love this color.
Isn't this color pretty?
Oh my gosh.
So I should have put it on bigger needles so you could see, but you saw the black one. It's the same shape. I haven't gotten to separating for sleeves yet, but I've finished the shoulder shaping. And the puff.
then you use the shoulder shaping as you did on the second version of the black. Is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. And same amount of stitches. I think I got almost the same gauge. I'm not quite sure. But this one is knit with Knitting for Olive. They're cotton and merino in the colorway. Oh, it was such a nice colorway. Do I have the yarn here? Because I can't find it. I wonder if it's like out of stock or not produced anymore.
Okay.
It's called Strawberry Ice Cream. Isn't
Oh,
that such a nice name?
oh my gosh, and this color. Oh,
Yes.
I love it.
It's so pretty.
For spring.
Yes,
Oh.
I know. I love it. And I'm knitting it with a strand of Tim Silk Mohair from Sanna's Garn.
I actually have a cardigan in this color.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at a lot of different colors to knit this with, but I think this gives it a nice,
very nice.
nice combination.
Yeah.
So that is my second project. And when I write the pattern, I'm going to include directions for both the t-shirt and the sweater, because
that's very
well, you know how I feel about how I feel about reducing the sleeve length and releasing a new pattern. I'm not a fan of that.
No.
Yep. Calling it a new pattern.
Discussion. Yeah, it is.
We can have that discussion another time. So yeah, that was quick.
Fun.
How much?
I have
Another one.
Yeah, just another one.
Okay.
I needed some yarn therapy, so I went to the local yarn store in Bergen. We have a yarn store at the train station.
Yes.
And that yarn store is
lovely.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It has so much different yarn, and
that one and Strikkeleke is fantastic stores. Yes.
So speaking about Knitting for Olive,
Ooh.
I went and bought.
Their mohair is so soft.
It's so soft. This is extra fine merino, 100% extra fine merino. It's just called merino. In the color brown bear.
Oh, it's cute.
I just love this color.
Oh, their names are so cute.
Yeah, and also silk mohair, soft silk mohair in the color dark mousse. So I'm knitting. I just forgotten it. I think it's got, let me check. Yeah, Oslo Sweater by Petite Knits.
Mhm.
So this construction is quite interesting. I've knitted this once before, and I like the shape of it. And overall, it's a basic sweater. So you start, you cast on for the neck, and you do increases back here on the back shoulder, and you pick up stitches for the front. Yeah, I just have to think. You cast on, knit the back while doing increases. So you increase,
like
you
a
get this triangle
Mhm.
shape, right? And then you pick up the stitches on the increase edge on both sides. Did you get that?
Yes. Okay, so you have finished the back piece,
I finished the back piece. Now I'm knitting the front piece,
and then you join them together.
and then I join them together.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
I
you
get
pick up stitches for the sleeves. So the sleeves will start right about here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just a basic sweater.
Yeah.
Quite a long ribbing
Rebecca.
down on the body, and
It's a nice color combination.
yeah. I think I am.
It looks
I
like
just
a-
I found this one actually, and I'm just I need something in this color, and it's I don't need, or I shouldn't, but I want it.
That's okay.
Yeah. I need some retail therapy, yarn therapy. So
That was deserved.
yeah, so a basic sweater in this color is just what
It's looking really nice.
Yeah.
Basic sweaters are always so nice.
Yeah.
So nice
I
to
just
have.
can't get enough of it. But I wear it a lot, so
I have so few basic knit sweaters because I find them so boring to knit.
But this is right. So it's Neil size 3.5. Just
Stockinette.
stockinette.
Yeah.
Knitting in the car.
Yeah.
Or not while driving.
What should you have a self-driving car?
Yeah, I do, but I don't trust it. So. Yeah, so that's my work in progress.
My final work in progress is in the prettiest project bag made by Marta with love.
Does it say?
Oh. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Marta med kärlek.
Med kärlek.
Yes. This was a Christmas present from Marta a few years ago.
Yeah.
She
I
made
tried to get you back into knitting.
Because
that was while you
I had a period where I didn't knit
Yeah.
for a few years. So yeah, but that project we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful project bag. I love it so much. It has pockets, and this came with it. You made this as well, right?
Yeah.
And also a mirror.
Did I put that in it?
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
it might have been on a different present, but it was from you. Okay, so my project is another pattern, but this is a pattern I finished this in 2020.
Okay.
But I never wrote up the pattern. So I knit this top.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Back in 2020.
I love it.
And I really like it. I really like how it fits. It's more or less a dupe of a garment I found on Pinterest.
Okay.
But I don't know. It seems like when I clicked in to figure out where it's from, it seems like some kind of like China mass-produced. You click into the website and you're like, oh, I probably got 100 viruses. Yeah. So I made my own. It's knit in pure silk from Knitting for Olive.
Oh.
And then this is white.
Should we get into why you shouldn't wear white, Lisa?
Well, actually, the first time I wore this, I went out to eat tacos. Like, what the?
Yeah.
And I spilled red taco sauce, oily taco sauce on my thingy, but I managed to get it away.
It doesn't show.
No, it's gone. I think I managed to get the stain away, but there's another stain down here that I haven't. Yeah,
of course.
I shouldn't wear white. I just shouldn't.
Coffee?
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just shouldn't wear white, but I love white so much.
Oh my gosh.
So
pretty.
Yes. So I decided to make another one, and
oh, the color!
The color! I love the color.
Oh, this color is so pretty.
I know. So this is what I worked on my vacation.
Oh.
Also knitting for Olive in the color Dusty something, Dusty Artichoke.
Is it 100% silk?
It's 100% silk, and it is what's it called? Like sustainably sourced silk.
Oh,
which is why it's not as shiny.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Yeah.
It just looks. It almost looks like linen, kind of.
Yeah,
but it's
when you say that, I'm just gonna say, because I've knitted with Knitting for Olive before many years ago.
Yeah.
I think maybe then I'm not sure if they had superwash before. I'm not sure, but they have done something with the yarn, and I like it.
Yeah.
And also, you gave me the Knitting for Olive book.
Oh yes, I did.
They had a whole chapter about sustainability and animal friendly yarn, and it speaks to my heart.
Yeah,
I love it. And I like the changes they have done to the.
They have a section on their website about it as well.
Yeah.
So the way that the silk is harvested, usually silk is made from the cocoon of the butterfly larva, and usually they breed the larva and then they kill them to get the silk before the larva breaks the cocoon, because then they get longer strands. However, this silk is made from the cocoon that the larva has already broken out of.
Okay.
So the strands are shorter, and then you get a less shiny fabric. Yeah. But it's sustainably harvested, so no butterflies are harmed in the process.
That's nice. Yeah.
And I like.
So important.
Yeah, and I like the way that the silk looks. I love it.
It sort of looks like linen, actually.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because it's not super shiny, and I like working with it as well.
Is it good to knit with?
Yeah, I think so. When I get like sweaty palms, it starts to get a little bit difficult, and I have to change to. I prefer. I'll show it, but I prefer the carbon something needle tips, but they're a little bit not as slippery. Okay. So I had to change to these regular steel needle tips. They're kind of bent. I don't know why.
What have you done for this?
But they're both bent. I don't know. I think they came like that. I think they're supposed to be like this.
Oh, okay.
They're both bent.
Oh.
I thought maybe I had bent it, but then I saw both of them.
Yeah, but maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to change to pure steel, stainless steel, so that it would slip a little bit easier off. Yeah. But it's nice to work with.
Yeah, it smells like sunscreen.
Yeah, I wore it on vacation.
Smells good.
Good.
I'm so impressed. You're
sweat.
so talented, Lisa. I love it.
Yeah, so I really like this top. I think it's flattering on. It's knitting garter stitch. However, this is the front.
Yeah.
So it's knit by.
Excuse me.
Bless you. It is yarn overs and decreases to make the pattern. However, when this side is a yarn over and knit two together. Okay. This side is a yarn over and knit two through the back loop, or
twisted together.
Yes. No, wait. So this side is yarn over first and then decrease, and this side is decrease first and then yarn over to get the V shape, right?
Yeah.
But you can probably tell. I'll show a close up that this has bigger holes than this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not very noticeable.
No, it's not. But I figured out how to fix it. But it's something to. I don't know why. It just happens because of how the yarn.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I figured out how to fix it when I started the back part. So it's fairly even on this side. So now I'm considering
knitting it again.
Knitting the front part again.
Okay. But when you wash it, Will it?
You can tell that it's a difference on that one.
Okay.
So I'm considering it because I've written the pattern to be knit top down from here, and then you knit the front pieces, and then you join them and knit flat. That one was actually knit in the round.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm considering writing also a way to just knit the entire thing in one piece. So starting from the bottom and then knitting it all in one piece. So I was thinking, okay, if I frog, I can write that as well.
Yeah. But would you not have knitted in the round?
I don't like purling.
Yeah, okay, good.
And I want the garter stitch.
Good.
But I'm gonna include directions for in the round as well.
You're so
I know.
yeah.
You're Mille.
Gavmill.
Whatever that is.
What that was the word I was thinking.
Yeah. But it's not, writing directions for both in the round and flat for this particular one at least is not super complicated.
No.
So that is my new summer top. Yeah. Summer top.
Oh, and silk, so luxurious.
And it's so nice to wear as well.
Yeah. But how much yarn would you use on this?
It
wouldn't be that expensive.
A little bit over two balls of yarn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And it's very oversized.
Yeah.
Very oversized. But it gives it a very nice
flowy wear
in
the summer.
Yes.
Oh.
That was a lot.
We haven't talked about what we're wearing.
Oh, right.
What we're wearing.
Okay. I am wearing the sorbet blouse by Mille Knitwear. She no longer writes patterns, and she has closed her shop, so you can't buy her patterns anymore.
No.
Unfortunately. But yeah, it's knit I just said it. Tynn silk mohair from Sandnesgard, 2 strands, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very spring. Color. I love the colors. It's just spring feeling, and you hear the birds, and it's not raining today either.
Hey, it's the blue sky. I see the blue sky.
I see there's a little bit there. Yeah. It was snowing.
It doesn't take much to make us happy.
It was snowing earlier today.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a garment in your honor today. It's the best.
I'm skeptical towards vests.
Or slip over.
Yeah, that's what some people.
Friday slip over.
Okay.
By Petite Knit.
It's nice. It has almost the same pattern as
the cardigan. Yeah. It's called perlerib.
It's almost like the broken rib I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's nice. See, you look so good in vest. It looks so good, but it's still like
Yeah. I have several.
Yeah, I know. But I still don't understand how it works. How it works. So it just seems so weird.
You'll get there. Just wait.
Yeah. How to outro. So follow us.
Yeah.
Remember to follow us on Instagram. We have one for Knitting in the Rain and our personal Instagrams.
Yeah.
And like the video if you didn't think it was too long. Thumbs up,
and also comment below if you.
Yes, please comment.
Yeah, if you just want to say hi or tell us what you think. Yeah, that's fun to see who's watching. If somebody,
if anyone is watching.
I hope someone's watching. And if not, it's okay. We do it
for fun. Yeah.
No pressure. No, just for fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun hobby and.
Well, I'm planning to become a millionaire.
A knitting influencer.
Yes.
An influencer.
I'm gonna become an influencer so I can quit my job and just knit only.
Yeah. Good plan.
I was hoping it would happen by this episode, but thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Leave a like and comment, subscribe.
Comment, yeah.
Yes, let us know if there's something you want us to talk about as a topic of our next episode, or maybe, well, any episode.
Yeah.
And we will see you again in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.